iPrism, the administrative tutorials. Users and networks, local users. We'll start off by explaining the concept and use of local user accounts, and then we'll go through the process of creating them. Let's get started. The iPrism supports authentication of users from directory services, such as LDAP and Windows Active Directory, as well as from its own local user database. If your enterprise does not have a directory services structure and wishes to filter at the user level, then the use of the local users database would allow for this requirement. Local user accounts can also be used in conjunction with these directory services, such as creating a one-off guest or administrator account. It's important to note that local user accounts are not directly connected to any directory services accounts, nor is there any directory services synchronization. The iPrism supports importing and exporting of these local user accounts. Let's create a local user account. In the Users and Networks Local Users screen, click the Add button. In the Manage User screen, configuration options include username and password, the web profile, and admin privileges that can be assigned. In the username field, type Visitor. Type in a matching password for both password fields. This will be the username and password that any users of the visitor account will be typing in to gain access to the Internet. In the web profile field, click the down arrow and select Block Offensive. This will be the profile assigned to the visitor user account. Consider creating a profile specifically for your visitors with appropriate web access permissions. Make sure that the admin privileges field is mapping to the appropriate level of iPrism administrative privileges to this user account. In the case of a visitor account, it's likely the No Access privilege will be assigned. This ensures that any visitors will not have administrative privileges in the iPrism. In the Notes field, type Provides Visitors Internet Access and click OK. Notice the account is now listed in the Local Users table, and once these changes are activated, it's ready for use. Now, let's create an iPrism local administrative account. Click the Add button. In the username field, type Reporting and type in matching passwords. Select Block Offensive for the web profile, and for admin privileges, select Reports Only. In the Notes field, type Provides iPrism Reporting Functions and click OK. You should now see this newly added user account listed in the Local Users table. This account can be used by multiple users simultaneously to gain access to the iPrism built-in Reports tool. Advanced functions include assigning a profile to a local user account based on the IP address or subnet of their computer. This ensures that the web filtering profile assigned to the user account can be physically limited in its location used. For example, let's create a new local user account using a school environment scenario for this purpose. Click the Add button. In the username field, type Elementary. Create matching passwords, and this time, place a check in the Use Network Profiles checkbox. Notice that the web profile selection is no longer available. The iPrism will now assign a profile directly to the IP address of the computer system. These IP-based profiles are assigned in the Users and Networks section of the iPrism. For more information on this topic, please see the iPrism Administrative Users Guide and the St. Bernard Knowledge Base. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, click on the info icon located at the bottom of this video player.